What's going on? Welcome back to A Lady and a Gent.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Phil.
And, we're back. Obviously, right?
Back like we never left.
Like we never left because we actually didn't.
No, we didn't.
But that's okay. So today, right, because we're just going to jump right into it, right? Now, like I said, we did a few videos back about why we shouldn't take any relationship dating advice from these faux relationship experts. And we haven't made much mention about this gentleman we're going to talk about. Kevin Samuels. My friend has been wanting me to talk about him for a while. She's been sending me clips because I didn't even know who he was. She put me on first. But she sent me this clip and I was like, I didn't really watch. I watched like a few seconds and I don't like to react to stuff. If I think I want to react, we want to share it with you guys. So I sent it to Phil and I said, listen, we got to do this.
We got to. I watched, I was like, geez.
Oh, you watched it? I haven't watched the whole thing. Hopefully it's not long because I don't know if I can sit through it. But anyways, let's get into it.
From another man. Those two things don't compute in their world. They're like, you're not high value. You're carrying around somebody else's seed. If you're a baby mama, more men are starting to look at it this way. You are not a baby mama. You are a broken family. And you need to go back to your baby daddy, ex-boyfriend, whatever he is, and work your problems out and put your family back together. If you didn't want to be with him, why'd you have the babies? Now, let's say you're just super cute, super fine, smoking body, whatever. You will more than likely, let me just take that out. You're still going to be permanent side chick status. Be high value and have children.
Trying to get myself together a little bit.
Well, we're waiting.
First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all from a man's standpoint. We are not looking at women like they are a broken family because they happen to be a baby mama. We know that the relationship that, the person that you had the child with, we know their relationship didn't work out. We got that. We're not gonna sit there and tell you, go back to your baby daddy and work things out. We would never say that. Never.
Yo, never?
Never, ever, ever, ever.
Ever, ever?
Ever, ever.
Ever, ever. Say that.
We would never, ever, ever say that. And first of all, honestly, if you did have children, we still see you as high value because we see you more of a nurturer.
Okay.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a man, but I'm a woman with a whole child. So, I feel like you're kind of, in a way, oversimplifying a situation you have no idea about. How do you know if how the relationship was? It could have been abusive, it could have been toxic. I don't think anybody goes into a relationship having a child with somebody and then goes, oh yeah, I don't want to be with them. That's just typically not how it works, right? If anything, you try and you really try to make it work, right? So to sit here and go, well, they just look at you as a side chick. Excuse me? And I hope you, with these high values, use that in your own life. Do you have children? Are you still with your children's mother? Or did you marry their mother? Like, once again, this is...
I did.
It's just not toxic masculinity. Like, I'm just so perplexed by this because, I mean, I'm confused.
he don't speak for all men, because when I met my wife when we were dating, she already had a child from a previous relationship. It didn't bother me. Not in the least.
Yeah.
I'm getting to know you. I don't care about your past status. I don't care about your baby daddy, ex-husband, whatever the title y'all had. I don't care about that. I'm trying to build something new here with you right now. And if I do care about you, yes, I'm going to care about your child as well, because that's a package deal.
Right. I mean, it also depends on your age range. Like, I'm in my mid-30s. The plausibility that I'm gonna meet a man that doesn't have a child is crazy. Or the fact that a man would meet a woman and she doesn't have a child. Not to say there aren't people out there. I know a ton of men and women who both don't have kids. But more than likely, I remember a friend of mine told me that. He said, yo, I'll just accept that I'm just gonna be somebody's stepdaddy at this point in life. I mean, I wasn't mad, but also, why is it not the same thing as a man? So is the man also not high value, or do women see him as a side piece if he has children?
I don't know. That's a double standard, because a lot of women back away. I'm not gonna say a lot. Some back away from a man with a child because they don't want to deal with the crazy baby mama. And coincidentally, a lot of baby mamas are not crazy. It's like, hey, if you know you're gonna live your life, you're gonna date. That's cool, as long as they respect our child.
Right. And I think that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it. It's like, dude, why do you keep saying these things? Is it? I feel like it's at some point just to get a reaction, but it's a lot of men who subscribe to this ideology. I was talking with my cousin. He was like, yo, but he be saying some stuff that's true. And I'm like, okay. Listen, I'm not dating no man who's taking Kevin Samuel's advice. I'm just not. If I find out you liking what he's saying, nah, I'm good.
That was my first time really watching him, so
yeah,
you gotta work with me.
I tried not to, because there was a radio reporter in Chicago at WGCI, and she was talking to him and said the same thing. Like, you're giving all this advice, okay, but are you married? Do you have children? How are your relationships there? Why you can't answer the question? What gives you the right to tell people what to do, and you're not the example that you're speaking of?
Didn't he go all the way around the corner to avoid answering the question?
Man, look, they had clubhouses in there talking about exposing this man. It was a lie, but I don't care that much to know. I'm not listening to him. I just find it, once again, placing the blame on the woman. It's your fault that you had a broken family. Okay, so once again, if I'm the broken woman of the family, then where is the man? No.
Takes two to tango.
I didn't do it to myself.
I was about to say something that would have been really in poor taste.
So once again, it's just like, bruh, please stop. If you can show me an example of this healthy black family that you're perpetuating, we're all for it. But we don't see you.
Unless you talk about the Huxtables.
They wasn't real, and you see what happened.
Right.
So, I don't know. What y'all think? Let us know down below in the comments. Like, how do you feel?
Please let us know. Once again, don't listen to them, because they're giving out some bad advice.
Again, listen to somebody you trust. Listen to your own instincts. Seek therapy. Men and women, therapy is an amazing thing. Sometimes we have to unlearn a lot of what we were taught that just doesn't no longer apply, right? Because when you know better, hopefully you try to do better.
That's the saying, but life happens. But once again, make sure you like, and don't forget to comment below and subscribe and share the channel.
Yes, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We're just a little small fish in a pond, but we love our pond.
And we're growing by leaps and bounds, so we love it.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.